I'ma die here, man. Sooner or later, I'ma die here, brother. I'm done. I can't live like this, man. Every time I have a flashback of my mom and my dad, I don't want to live no more. I said, listen, my brother. I said, listen to me. God have a purpose and a plan for you, man. He got a vision. I can feel it, man. I try to consult with my brother. I said, he got a plan for you, man. I said, God got something planned for you, man. This is not you. You know what I'm saying? Your story could inspire other people to change, man. You could be a leader. You could be a changing leader, man. You could change your life around, man. What happened to your parents, man? You ain't have to do it to nobody else, man. You know what I'm saying? That God deals with them people, man. You got another opportunity, man. You can leave. You still breathing. Yo, when I left, the next day, they fought out. They said they all fell asleep. Somebody came, killed every one of them. Every one of them was gone. If he would have just listened and just came with me at the camp, it would have been great. And this lady, this crazy part with this lady came, she was 8 months pregnant. So the other kid said, I guarantee you, you know what I'm gonna do? I said, we could bet 1 cup of rice. I bet you 1 cup of rice, she carrying a boy child. The other kid said, no, I bet you 1 cup of rice, she carrying a boy child. So they grabbed the lady, tied the lady to the tree. Elbows to the back, chest up, legs curved back, boom, butt naked. Put the knife in it, fire for like about 15 minutes. The knife was red. For her throat down to her stomach. Took the baby out, cut the baby head off. The other kid got mad because it was a girl, cut the baby neck off and played soccer ball with it. People don't understand that, man. Why other people go so hard and grind so hard, man, and appreciate life and be grateful for what they have and be thankful. Sometimes in life you gotta be thankful for what you have now and stop complaining about what you don't have. You know what I'm saying? My mother made sure we were safe. We don't gotta kill nobody. My mother made sure we don't gotta fight nobody. We ain't gotta pick up no ammunition. She sacrificed tears and blood running through them bullets. I remember one time my mom went to the Freeport. Cause what happened, a couple of countries was sending food in from different countries to help out during the war. But it was sending the food through the port. And the port was getting robbed by the rebels. The rebels would go down there, shoot everybody up, take the rights for their soldiers. Then the government soldiers would try to protect the food for the citizen. You know what I'm saying? So all my mom wanted was all she wanted was that little rice grains that drip off the bag. That's all she wanted. It was a lot of mothers, thousands of mothers just waiting just to grab that grain of rice that just poke in that bag so that rice could just drop. So when they grab the rice off the boat, they throw it down. They throw it over to the port, throw it over. Somebody grab it, put it down, stack them up. So just in case they're grabbing it with that grip, so it's a little leak and that rice drip on that floor. See mothers and fathers dying. But it's a life and death situation, because anytime the rebel could come, try to take over that rice. So whoever there, everybody getting killed. So one day they came and my mom was there. They opened fire. Yo, my mom, For some reason, my mom pulled back. The bullet went through her chest. It went through her bra she had on, went right through her dress. Tear the whole thing up. So she played dead on somebody for the rest of the day. She just played dead. So we hear over the news, oh, it was like April 6, 1998. I remember April 6, 1998. And I was by the radio. I would listen to the radio that said, whoever parents was at that free port, at that port, is not making it home because everybody is dead. Everybody came around me. Oh, don't cry. You know what I'm saying? We waiting for mom. I'm waiting. It's getting dark. Can't see my mom. Everybody just crying. Everybody give up. My mom used to come, certain road she used to walk on when she come from work. When she come, I was just looking. And I just saw my mom coming with a bullet hole through her dress. And I ran to my mom, give her a hug. But when you in the documentary, you would hear my mom explain her part. You would hear her tell you, because she was mature at that time. She knew what was going on. I just saw a little bit what was going on. You know what I'm saying? At that time, I was probably like 9, 10, 11, 12, 11. My mom would tell you everything, man. How she brought 5 kids to the great United States. And none of us died for hunger. Because she sacrificed. She wasn't afraid to die, man. And people don't understand where I came from. Nobody make it to America. Let me tell you how my mom and us made it to America. You're going to be like, wow. For real. 1968, my grandfather came to the great United States for a church convention. My grandmother was beautiful, man. One of the most beautiful women in the world. My grandfather seen her, went crazy. He was only here for probably like a month or a week or two. You know what I mean? But he was down here, I don't know. So he got hooked up with my grandma and just chilling, you know what I mean, hanging out. But he left. When the convention was over, he left, 1968. Went back to the great United States, where he was based at in Brooklyn. So by that time, my grandmother was pregnant, but she didn't know. So after a couple of months, but she don't know the address where he at. She don't have no telephone number for my grandfather or nothing, you know what I'm saying? So she just carried on with the kid, carried on with my mom, went through the pregnancy, had a baby. So my mom got older and said, where's my dad? I want to know who my dad is, right? So my grandma said, yeah, your dad lives in the great United States, but I can't locate him. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom. So my mom left it alone. My mom used to go to a church. And one of the pastors for that church knew my grandfather personally. So in this pastor called Bishop Dixon, right? Rest in peace. We just buried him, I think it was 2 years ago. And the pastor kept looking at my mom and said, you look like somebody I know. You got, you know what I mean, the attitude, the way you talk. My mom said, he's like, yo, who your father? I said, yo, my father's in America. Call his name, right? He said, I think I know who your father is. So the pastor came back to America, right? When he came back, he met with his boy. He said, yo, we hear you was in Liberia. He said, 1968. He said, yo, you got a daughter in Liberia. He said, you got a beautiful daughter in Liberia with 5 kids. My grandfather said, are you serious? I got a daughter in Liberia? He said, yes, and she looked just like you. He said, you give me her number, give me her address. The pastor came back, my mother going to the church like, yo, did you find him? He said, yes, I do. There go his number. My mom got on the phone with that man. just for one conversation, you could feel the chemistry, the connection was crazy. They just, words is just speaking the same language, everything, man. He said, listen, I'ma send for you. I'ma send for you. You gonna come see me. So my mom said, no, if you can't leave. He said, what, you ain't wanna come to America? She said, I don't wanna come to America. I would love to come to America. America, one of the greatest countries in the world. But I would never leave my kids behind. I'ma stay here with my kids. If you got a little bit of bread, just send it to me. We be alright. So my grandfather said, okay. So my grandfather sent a little bit of money for us. We back in school. Everything is good. My mother opened up a shop. She had a little nice restaurant. You know, I mean, things is going good. And one day, I had to go play. What I had to do? Me and my mom had a little, you know what I'm saying? Always high-headed, man. You know what I'm saying? So me and my mom wanted to whoop my ass, right? So I ran out of the house. I had a girl in the house. And my mom kicked down the door and threw the hot water on me and the girl. So I jumped through the window and ran away. For a couple of days, she ain't see me, right? But she had a phone call from my grandfather that we should pack all our stuff. He had 6 plane tickets for us. 6 plane tickets from Liberia to America to JFK Airport. So now they had a ticket. So now they're looking for me. I knew we did the blood work, we did all that other stuff. My mom said one day we're going, you know what I'm saying? Because in Africa, you can't tell people you're coming to America because they're going to kill you the same day. You tell anybody you're going to the great United States, you're dead. It's over. It's a wrap. You never tell that type of secret to nobody. They're going to pull voodoo in your food. They're going to poison you.